It's Tuesday, December 3rd. It's about 29 degrees. Supposed to get up around 35, 36 today, hopefully. I've got a couple of restaurants to do, and I've got a house to go do. So I'm gonna go do that today. Oh man! So I'm gonna put a question in the Squeegee Life podcast group right now. If you go to the Squeegee Life podcast group and you're a member of the page, and go answer this question, and you will win something on our Christmas episode. So that ought to be dope, right? Whoever answers that's getting something cool for Christmas, dude. Something cool for Christmas, man! Answer it! But I'm gonna start dropping questions in the group for our Christmas podcast, and then I will pick the winners, and they will be in the Christmas episode. Be a lot of handy sleeve in this video for those of you that care. A bunch of this, a bunch of handy sleeve. I'll be using that a bunch today. I've kind of been keeping it out of videos and stuff because people are shiesty and like to make Chinese knockoffs of things. So I've been kind of keeping that close to the chest, trying to keep it out of videos, but I use it like every day. It's a nice thing to have, you know. For, you know, you make leave spots on the floor or something, you drop something, or, you know, doing commercial work, as much commercial work as I do, I occasionally, every now and then, I drip something. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Just because I'm lazy and a piece of shit. Just because I'm lazy and a piece of shit. For like ledges and stuff, you know, mop the tile up or something like that. You know, 'cause sometimes, or ledges down low. Ledges over booths and stuff like that. It's nice for that for me. Scrubbing the threshold, the doors without having to bend over is nice. I use it for that. Just drape a wet towel over it, and you know, where people walk out of the restaurant door, kick the door and stuff like that. You know, I like to scrub that down with a wet rag after I've cleaned the window, the door glass. I like to scrub that down real good, just so they look good. The toe kick, I really like to kick, you know, everyone. I mean, it's usually the workers, mostly the workers that want to kick the toe kick on the door open so they can walk out, and, you know, got greasy footprints all over it. I like to use it for that. Ooh, yeah. I like to use it on, I like to use it, my most favorite thing about it is any work over 2 stories where I have to wipe something. Man, that's just, it's nice not having to dig with trying to drape a towel on the end of a pole anymore, you know? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just see a lot of stuff on Facebook about, you know, like how to build your business and what's the best way to do this and what's the best way to do that. Should you buy all your equipment first? Should you dump all your money into marketing? You know, what percentage of doody-doo is hooked up to the doody-doo? I just, you know, I honestly believe that, I mean, this is a business, and you've got to run it as such, of course. You got to, you know, pay your taxes, and have your insurances and do good work and all that stuff. But I think the main thing is the want and the desire to succeed and fulfill needs. So if you don't have that, it's difficult to do, because I can tell you now, doing this as many years as I've had, and it's become easy to me. Cleaning windows is easy now. It's not really, before it was like, oh, daunting. Like, oh my God, I gotta do all these fucking windows. And now it's to the point where I've got my craft down to pretty much a science. And now, even still, there's days like today where I just don't want to do this. You know what I mean? You get up in the morning and you're like, man, dude, fuck this. But it's that getting out and doing it that separates the guys getting jobs from the guys that are not getting jobs. When it's cold out and you're tired and you don't feel like doing shit, you still get out there and get after it. You're going to succeed. You're going to get better as you go. You know what I mean? There's no secret formula. There's no coaching. You got to have the want and the desire to succeed. And not just window cleaning or pressure washing or anything like that, but any business. Anything that you're going out and you are the boss, you are the man. If it don't happen, it don't happen. If you don't get up and happen, it ain't gonna happen. You gotta, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And if you don't have that motivation, it can get tough. Sometimes, again, it's difficult to be motivated all the time, but sometimes you can make it happen, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just gut it out. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go in here and clean these windows, and I'll see you.
I've got a good woman at home who thinks I do no wrong, but sometimes, Lord, she just ain't always around. And that's when I fall. Now I can't help myself at all, and I get hellbound. Play me some songs about a rambling man, put a cold one in my hand, 'cause I love to hear those guitar sounds. But don't you play I'm so lonesome I could cry, 'cause I'll get all balled up inside, and I'll get whiskey bent and hellbound. Sure enough, about closing time, about stoned out of my mind, and I end up with some honky-tonk special I found. Just as sure as the morning sun comes, thinking of my sweet girl at home, and I need to get whiskey bent and hellbound. Play me the song about a rambling man, put old Jim Beam in my hand, 'cause I still love to get drunk and hear country sounds. But don't play your cheating heart that'll tear me all apart. I get whiskey bent and hell-bound. Yeah, old Hank's song always make me feel low down.
Hank Williams songs always make me feel low down. Yeah, so just doing a little residential work here. I got my Sim 22, my absolute favorite pole over 2 stories. It's just 2 stories and above. It's just, I love this pole. Phil sent me a couple of extensions, or I'm sorry, the 2 4'7" sections, so I can make it an 8-section pole, which I'm really, really happy about. I do have 2 6'7" sections, and I like them, but they don't fit in my toolbox. So I've been wanting some shorter sections to make it 8 sections, so I don't have to add to just that 1 section if I need a little bit more. But I've got the accelerator 2.0 on there with I think that's a Stakone aluminum channel, which I really like those Stakone channels, and a flick pad, and of course my handy sleeve. I'm using blue towels in this video just because I know a lot of you guys out there use blue towels, and I just wanted to show that the handy sleeve works with blue towels too. I know I use the orange waffle towels that Tanner gave me, but I just want to make sure that there's no misconceptions. That as you can see, I can't. It's hard to get the towel to fall off of there. It just makes stuff easier. It holds the towel secure, and it gives you a nice contact surface when you're scrubbing, because when you're trying to wipe a ledge from up high on a pole, there's occasion where you don't really get a good enough wipe because of the contact surface. You can't apply decent pressure. The handy sleeve really helps out with that, man. It's not only can you use it as a fat man lazy mop like I do, but you can also, it also has some very practical window cleaning applications, like using for wiping ledges up high, or wiping your edges on windows up high. It's perfect for that kind of stuff, man. Or as a scrub pad holder, say brass wool, bronze wool, white pads, walnut pads. I know Richie and Casper are also going to release pads for the handy sleeve. You'll also get I think, I'm fairly certain, and I'm not too sure, but I think there's going to be several sizes of this. There's probably like maybe 4 or 5 different sizes of the handy sleeve. That there's traditional 6-inch, which I use in this video, an 18-inch, a 14-inch, and a 10. I think maybe a 16. I don't know. We'll see how that all works out. I know the larger handy sleeves, like the 14 and above, are going to be used for mop materials. Like for your microfiber, whatever. They're coming out with several different ones, which is cool. I've been using my 18-inch for a while now, and I got to tell you, it's a really, really awesome sleeve. It's not loose and sloppy and flopping around. It's really nice and tight, like Mark Tanner likes it. Nice and tight. Mark Tanner's infatuated with it. He really likes it. Mr. Zip Time, my mop onto my T-bar, he really likes it. But this is just some raw video. I'm making mistakes, going back and fixing them. This isn't one of those super awesome window cleaner guy videos. I suck at window cleaning. This is my first day, so bear with me. But yeah, man, it makes the jobs so much easier. I just really, really like how much less effort you have to put into wiping things up high. It's just a lot less effort. to be quite honest. It just makes things a lot easier when you don't have to do this right here on the end of your pole to wipe an edge, So it's nice to just drape a towel over it. I put it in my back pocket, or handle in first in my back pocket, or in my bag, which you can't see. I can't show you that. And the rag doesn't even fall off it as I'm walking around. The rag doesn't fall off of it. I'm finding myself picking up rags less and less. It's just, like I said, it's an awesome tool, man. And for the price for one of these sleeves and a T-bar, you can't beat it. Just the convenience factor is awesome. There's so many applications for the handy sleeve that, janitorial, window cleaning, pressure washer. There's just so much stuff you could use this for. It's limitless how awesome this thing is. Man, I was having a bad day today on the glass, man. Just super bad. As you can see, I just have to go over shit 3 times. Just not a good day today. To be honest, I don't feel good. I kind of got a head cold. I got a little bit of a fever, and I'm just not with it. Didn't get much sleep last night. But, I had to go out and get this job done, so, mistakes and all, I had to, gut it out. It was a rough day. You got to do it, This is why people stick with me, through all these years of cleaning windows, is because I just, I keep after it, you know what I mean? Even if I don't feel good, if I make an appointment, barring me and being in the hospital, or, like the kidney stones, even with the kidney stones, I went out and worked, as long as I could, so I make an attempt. I show up and I do what they pay me for. I do a good job and wipe my sills and wipe my edges and make sure that they're happy and they're getting what they paid for, so, which is the main thing, keeping your customers happy. So, and, I think that's another cool thing about Maykker products. They're going to go out of their way to make their customers happy, and you got to appreciate that kind of stuff. So, if you want, you can go to www.maykker.com, buy yourself a handy sleeve, or you can if you go to Maykker.com and you click the vendor list at the top, it'll show you which one of your favorite vendors. You can find your favorite vendor on there and buy it through them, which is cool. So, again, go to www.maykker.com and pick you up a handy sleeve. I do not think you will be disappointed. It's very awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I have the fathead cam on through most of it. There's some country music playing in here because that's the kind of day I'm having, and I love Hank Williams Jr. and the Highwaymen. I just love it. And, Willie Nelson, and those are just, Chris Christopherson. I love that outlaw country. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow evening. We're going to be doing the Squeegee Life podcast. We're going to have Tim Huber, the outlaw window cleaner, on the podcast again with us, which is pretty cool. We might be able to get Tim on with us a lot more now that the season's starting to slow down. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Join the Facebook page. Make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget, guys, I really, really appreciate you guys kicking ass and taking names and subscribing to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. So, peace in the Middle East and all that good stuff. We will see you again soon. Deuces. Oh, don't forget, man. Answer those questions in the podcast. In the podcast page. We need guys to win stuff. Win stuff.
I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive.
a sailor, I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft to furl the mainsail in a blow. And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed. But I'm living still. I was a dam builder across a river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound. But I'm still around. I'll always be around, around, and around, and around, and around. I fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain. But I will remain, and I'll be back again and again.